Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome to the channel where today we're checking out the early access release of Abiotic Factor. Now, this was a game that I posted here on the channel in a demo form maybe a month or two ago, maybe even longer than that, honestly. But since then, I have been anticipating this title coming out. It has actually been one of my highly anticipated titles for 2024. Why is that? Because right on the outside, it doesn't look like much, just like graphical art style. It definitely has like an old gen way of looking. I would probably say PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 era games probably could look like this. Again, I'm not remembering that well, so PS3 games might have looked better than this. As a matter of fact, they did. They had Last of Us. Anyways, the point is, just from its outset on the graphical side of things, it doesn't look strong. However, imagine if you were playing the original Half-Life, if you remember that. I remember playing that. That was fun. And you were in the Black Mesa facility, and instead of being like a survival horror sci-fi romp through alien worlds and a underground Area 51 type facility, you were still trapped in that Area 1 type facility, but instead it was a more of a survival craft game where you were playing as one of the random scientists and not Gordon Freeman. That is exactly what we're doing here today. We are trapped in the facility, and we are taking pieces and parts from different facilities inside this underground facility and just trying to make it day by day here. With our goofy looking scientist, we actually get to create our own scientist with his own quirks, and I'm having some of the most amazing time. I've already put about, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe a little bit more into this game, and I just wanted to give a first impressions video for the 1.0 release of the game, but I didn't want to do it like right at the start because the start can be a little slowish because they're doing a lot of tutorializing and all that sort of stuff, and you're probably going to see a lot of the tutorial videos coming out in this last week or so. So we're going to jump into it. If you like the content and you want to see more of what happens here in Abiotic Factor, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. As always, I hope everyone is having a great day. And let's jump into it. And I just realized I had actually started playing it on Star Wars Day, which is also coincidentally my birthday, which is the main reason why I hadn't been posting any sort of videos during the holiday, or during this time frame. Anyways, so this is Abiotic Factor. We're currently in the cafeteria. This is actually the section that you're dropped into at the start. There are NPCs. They will talk to you, such as this guy right here.
I'm going to wait here. It's not safe out there.
And he just doesn't want to go out there. We have a whole slew of stuff. I have gone ahead and crafted a whole bunch of items. This is what my character looks like right now. He's decked out in a backpack because carrying size is a thing. He found a helmet somewhere. And we also have ourselves a cushion chest plate and a plastic shield to protect ourselves. Here's our heart bar currently. I need to go ahead and drop some of the stuff in here. We are currently on the lookout for different facets to craft and make our survival even more so survivable. I actually need to make myself some more bolts for a crossbow. We did make a crossbow, and this probably has one of the best like crafting facets because crafting, number one, is a mini game in this game, and number two, it is also very fun because you're crafting everything out of parts that you find around the facility. I need to make myself a new chest plate. Seems right here we need any packaged filing cabinet, duct tape, and some cloth scrap. So my next point of business is to try to see if I can find myself a storage rack of some sort that'll let me actually take it apart. Doesn't look like any of these things will do. Let's make sure our crossbow is reloaded. It is made out of rulers and a stick we found from a table earlier. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it and go journeying out and see what we can find. We're gonna open our doors here and we're head on out. And while venturing around, we actually found an enemy in this, so there's a lot of ways to go around beating up enemies, but this is our first one. This is our as head-like crab as we're going to get with the enemies here. The cool thing about a lot of these is that we can actually cook them up for food. This one likes to jump at you, and it looks like we got a +1 in our melee attacks. But these aliens, because we don't have a lot of food supplies down here, can actually be cooked up. We just choppy chop with a knife here and get this raw pest, and we can cook this up like a drumstick later. So here we are at a filing cabinet. Let's see if we can actually package this. If we break it, it'll turn into scrap, which is fine with us because I do need some more metal scrap. But let's see. Ooh, what's in this bag? Looks like we got some paper, Are these filing cabinets back here? Nothing. So unsuccessfully managed to get the filing cabinet. Let's go see if we can find another one. And the cool thing is there are a lot of tools in this game that you can try to craft. For instance, we have this little guy jumping around over here. If we didn't want to deal with him, I could just vacuum him up and shoot him out like ammo. But the problem with that is the fact that he doesn't drop any sort of resources from doing that. So we got to be careful about that specifically. Alright, we're actually at a facility, or a part of the facility I haven't been at yet. We're above a office area, and there's something attacking us. It's this thing right here. These are the dog-like enemies that you'll have to deal with at the beginning of the game, and they are quite difficult to deal with. As you can tell, they're very mobile. Did I hit? Yeah, I got him, hit him there. He's going to take a couple of crossbow bolts, but I think it's, you know, he can't hit us from here. So this might be the best we're going to get as far as dealing with him. And we do want to make sure that we do get the time to aim properly, because as you can tell, we really can't aim down sights. We're not the best at, you know, we're a scientist after all. We're not going to be the best at hitting and aiming at these creatures. So we need to try to take good aim. That's actually one of the skills in the game that you'll get access to, is reloading and accuracy. So the better we get at shooting our enemies here, the better we are going to be able to aim at them. So we're going to... There we go. I don't know how many crossbow bolts this is going to take, but we have a couple, and I built these specifically for this creature because I knew that he was going to be a hazard for us. Oh, see, I was waiting for him to do his little charge shot there, because as you can see, when our aim is so bad, we actually messed it up really bad there. Oh, and he's dead. Okay, cool. So now I can afford to jump down here. And we're actually going to take his meat, which sounds dirty, for cooking purposes. We're going to see. I want to try to get this guy against a cabinet if I can. Oh. As you can tell, they are very mobile. But we can take our knife here and butcher these guys up. And even though we broke... Ooh. Unlocks a new thing. A peccary helmet and a peccary club. That's pretty cool. I'm also going to pick up anything and everything we can while we're here. Can we actually break this? And this, sometimes you'll get parts out of the stuff. I mean, you'll always get parts out of some of the stuff that you can break. But I'm more or less looking for things that might give us an idea. Anytime you pick up something for the first time and you've not built anything with it, you will often get the ability... Luckily first we can still break this. You'll get an idea for crafting something new. Let's see if we can break this printer. Does breaking this printer do anything for us? Looks like we have a power supply unit, a couple of those, some plastic, tech scrap, and paper scrap. I'm not really big on paper scrap. We have so much of it, so I'm going to drop that. We're already running out of space because I've been doing this for a while now. Cloth scrap, I'll go ahead and take that. I was really hoping that maybe we'll find something in this lab that we can use. There's another dog over there, so you got to be careful about that. I want that duct tape. And then let's see if we can package some of the stuff. And I actually managed to find a filing cabinet that was going to be good with us. With that, I'm actually going to go head back so that I can build myself a better, whatchamacallit, chest piece. So if I follow this route over here, I think I can make my way back pretty easy. And we can see right here, for instance, we have our peccary stuff. Let's see if we can make a peccary club. So how it decides whether or not you can craft this is that you will click on the idea of the item, and then you'll attach the ideas and what you think will be used to make it. So I believe it's probably going to take a peccary head. Obviously, that's the part of the peccary. Probably I'm going to say a desk leg combined with a coil. Let's say a coil. I don't know what the coil will have to do with it, and maybe it'll be fused together with some Giga Glue. And we'll brainstorm that idea, and it looks like we were wrong on 2 counts. We were wrong that it actually takes a desk phone and some duct tape, I think. And with that information, we now have access to a peccary club, which is does 28 damage compared to the 8 damage that we're currently doing with our pipe club. So a huge upgrade for us. So let's see if we can find a desk leg, a desk phone, and 2 pieces of duct tape. I'm pretty confident I have most of all that. If not, yep, yeah, definitely. What was it? Desk leg. So duct tape, was that what it was? Yeah, it is. And then we craft that, and now we have a peccary club within our grasp. I also want to look at this one right here, the Chopinator. So this is a trap that you can more or less sucker enemies into, and I think that would be very beneficial to us. I think this is going to take an energy brick, some scrap metal, a metal pipe, and maybe some oil. And I was right. We got ourselves a Chopinator. Now, as you can tell, Chopinator is a fan. It also has an outlet on the back, which is going to be coming very... it's going to come in pretty clutch for us here in a second. Let me go ahead and grab the parts and make that, because we're going to go ahead and make a Chopinator. Alright, and now we were even more defensible. I now have my makeshift chest plate. I'm going to go ahead and deposit everything else we're not using in here. There's no dismantle function as of the time of recording, mostly because of the fact that we definitely need to make the recycling bench, which is actually one of the things we're actively looking to craft right now. We need an anvil, and I was actually on the forum boards and found out how to make an anvil. But I am waiting for a certain event to happen in the game in order for us to get there. There's even a cooking option. So right now, I have this alien drumstick, and they're emitting very low radiation. That's what that symbol is there, that's showing radiation on my thing. If I take this stuff, I can actually cook it up. And what I'm probably going to go do is drop this irradiated stuff. Let's just put it in a trash can for right now. I don't want to take up spots in my other stuff. We'll go ahead and throw this in here, and that'll diminish the type of radiation we're taking. I don't actually know what being irradiated... Oh, there we go. You've been exposed to radiation. I feel a bit nauseous. I don't know entirely how bad that is for us, but we're going to go back over to my alien drumstick. Cooking it will actually remove the radiation for us, and then also... you know, quelch our hunger, essentially. Let's look at this weapon. Oh, man. Okay, so we don't even get the option to use a shield when we're using this. This thing is badass. Oh, my God. That takes forever to swing. I guess that's what makes up for in its, how big its attack is. Now, there is sneak attacks, I believe, because you can't sneak. So I'm wondering if I can sneak up on one of those alien dogs. We actually have a bait. We can use there's a thing called a bait emitter. Maybe we can try crafting one of those for the purposes of luring in one of those dogs and beating the crap out of it. Alright, so I crafted these little bait emitters. I don't know how they work, but I assume they throw them and then they draw enemies in, but there could be the chance that we don't throw them at all. Either way, I'm excited to try to use one of these to see if we can lure in one of the big doggo type enemies and then just beat the shit out of them. So we'll see how that goes here in a second whenever we make it back to where I was. Alright, so I found a dog. He's right here. I'm going to see if I can throw this bait emitter and lure him in and then beat the shit out of him. Let's see if it works. This dog does not want to be lured. Oh, shit. No! We found one. He's not to be baited.
I believe I need to, defecate.
Did we miss? Alright, this thing takes a lot of energy to use. And if we don't watch out, we're actually going to bleed to death here. Matter of fact, I think we are going to bleed to death here. What happens if we die? This is my first time dying, actually. That was really loud. Let's go ahead and respawn under bed. Okay, so we respawn under bed. You're in a safe place. Forgot to keep their blood inside their body. Oh, no. And there's our dead body. We actually found it. It's literally a 3D representation of our body, so... who are we controlling right now? Alright, so I'm back in the office. I've got another dog. I'm trying to see if we can take pot shots at him. He seems to be patrolling back and forth in this one little zone. Let's see if we can hit him with a couple of pen shots over here. Nope, that was a big old whiff. Oh, we almost hit him. Oh wow, so like right in the middle of all of this, the power went out, and that gave me an idea.
Colder and I'll be homeostatic.
Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. I forgot how loud our voice is. Let's actually turn that down. Audio, player dialogue. Turn that down about 60% of what it was. Alright, or 40% of what it was. So this is the lab when the lights go out. You actually lose the power to your crafting stations. I don't exactly know why this happens, but it does happen. But there is an interesting thing to be taken from this. So we're going back to the cafeteria where we're supposed to be at, or where our safe haven is at. And one of the very first things you can do is actually break into these, basically, air ducts. It's actually one of the first things you will do is breaking into these air ducts. If I can remember which air duct I'll break into. Ah, there's this one. And we're going to move up here. And normally, we would find this air duct and cannot go any further. Because if I remember right, there is a spinning fan protecting us from going any further. But because there is no power currently, we can always duct tape. We can also dismantle that. It looks like there's nothing else down there, so we'll dismantle this. And then we'll be in here. Are there any enemies that we need to worry about? Does not look like it. There is 9mm, so there's at least guns. I didn't know there were guns at all, if I can be completely honest. But we're going to wander around here. And this is going to get us into this room. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. We can also dismantle these pipes from these walls if we wanted to. And there's these weird wisps. I've actually seen these a couple places. I don't know what these do. It fades away. That's what it does. So we got another flashlight here. There's our anvil. That's the thing that we're looking for our repair station. And looks like we have more 9mm ammo. And like that, after that, we'll just bust open, unlock this door, and we'll be back in the cafeteria, as this is where we normally are able to be. And apparently, it looks like some items can be crafted with a workbench, while others cannot be. And I managed to think up the idea for a peccary helmet, which is definitely more defensible than what we're wearing now. So I'll go ahead and craft one of these, and put this on my head. I look like a tribal scientist. That's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, and power has come back on. You get a little message whenever that comes on. But now that we have the anvil, we can look to make our repair bench, I believe, because we do just need the one anvil. 2 metal pipes, 2 coils, and some duct tape. Let's say we have the 2 coils. We do that. Let's see, metal pipes and duct tape. Where's my duct tape at? There's my duct tape. And now, what we can do is go ahead and craft this. And boom, we have a workbench. a recycling bench. And so I need to go ahead and put this on my hotbar so I can drop it somewhere. And we do need to give it somewhere where it's power, so we need to make sure it's near an outlet, which we do have it near an outlet. We'll take our screwdriver out because our screwdriver is not currently in our bags. There we go. And then we'll just build this right here. And as you can see in the left-hand corner, we are doing construction. Anytime you deconstruct something or construct something, you get a little bit of XP for that. So we're going to take the thing from our... I made an outlet here. Let's see. Oh, I disconnected my battery. Go ahead and connect that. And we'll take this last power socket from our power strip that I made earlier. And we will connect the table. There we go. Now we have power. And now we can do all sorts of things, such as make boxes of screws and or a circuit board. Here we can also apparently recycle and repair stuff. So let's see what happens if we want to repair it. Click here and then, click here and then the item you want to repair. Insufficient material. Oh, okay. So everything requires so they repair. So I want to repair this. It'd take a metal scrap. That's actually much better than what it would take if I wanted to craft that. So I'm going to go ahead and get some metal scrap over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and then boom, it's fixed. Plastic for that one. We don't have any plastic on us right now. And then we got screws. What is does me crafting screws come up with any new ideas? Let's see where the screws at. We got a bridge, a ramp, and a small shelf. And then anything for building a circuit board. Looks like that takes tech scrap. We shouldn't get anything from looking up a circuit board because we have circuit board in there, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's go venture out and see if we can find some more stuff then. Alright, so I am in a room underneath the office. Apparently, I was just trying to go on the outskirts. And when I was trying to circle around, I noticed this room that has like paned glass here. It's hard to see around, but there's the office. And I found that there's a scaffolding back here, the ladder. And this leads to a below area where I just killed that enemy at. And I have no idea what's down here. Found some boxes of screws. I'm sure that'll come in handy later. We got a soil bag. Looks like we can make a garden plot. And we got a bucket as well. And a whole bunch of tools. And a security pack. Did we just get an upgraded bag? We did get an upgraded bag. So that's very nice. What is this? Ice cream? Oh, it's probably melted. Alright, so that's locked. We're not going to be able to get there. What about down this way? Anything if we follow this pipe? We gotta be very, very careful as not to draw attention from other enemies. We are also getting exhausted. And are we outside? Not gonna lie, it looks like we might be outside or... Oh, wow. This goes down a bit, doesn't it? We're still inside. But it doesn't look like there's
Anyone else getting a bit hungry?
Looks like our guy's getting peckish. I can't see a discernible reason to come out here. At least not yet. But okay. That's the way we go. So we need to go make some food and sleep in our bed that's next to our station. So I guess we're going to go do that and come back, because I also left my crossbow bolts back at base for some stupid reason. And I probably found one of the most glorious things ever. For some reason, someone has a picture of Macho Man Randy Savage on their computer. That is the most amazing thing ever. May he rest in peace. Is there anything else in this office setting? Get a book bag. I don't actually need that. I was more or less trying to. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let me run, run, run. No, I didn't mean to jump off. All right, I think I found our first victim. Let's see if I can get him over here. Come on, you bitch. Where'd he go? Ow. What was that? Oh, well, that thing got destroyed. Well, I mean, that was just testing. Hey, you see me over here? Bet you won't do that again. Come here. Is he gonna be he's not gonna be a victim of my Choppinator? That's bullshit. Why doesn't he get Choppinated? Oh, I'm taking bleeding damage. So at least we can use the cubicles to our advantage. Why isn't he able to be Choppinated? That should definitely be a change. Oh, maybe he did take some damage, though, because he just got two-shot by my crossbow. Well, it's unfortunate it didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. But that's all the big dog-like enemies right here, I believe. Alright, it looks like we're making our way to something called the data farm. It's one of the only areas that I haven't checked here on the bottom floor. Oh, we need a class 2 clearance, so it doesn't look like we're going there. I'm running out of areas that we can go to explore. Let's see. Oh, level 3 stairs. Is this it? Cannot open from this side. That's unfortunate. We gotta figure out how to get past that dog-like enemy right there. I think I'd know just how. Sort of. Sort of. Don't walk this way. Oh, God. That's not where I wanted that to bounce at all. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. He's walking this way. He's walking this way. Okay, he didn't see me. So from my understanding, robots are also a good source of some sort of resource. I don't exactly know what resource it is good for, but I'm going to try to see if we can lure one into that fan over there. I heard that you can actually activate these by hitting them. It says they come out by night, but maybe if we bothered enough, we can actually cause this to come out of its hibernation early. There we go. And then we'll run away over here and see if we can lure it to come fight us. I heard that it'll actually be taken out by that trap fairly easily. See how this works. It looks like it's doing its job. Like, I've heard these things have a lot of health. And we got a vit, whatever that does. And we can just package this back up later on. It looked like it broke. Let's see what we got out of this. Root beer, coil, Fitchbang, metal scrap, security bot CPU, computation brick. Okay. So we managed to take out one of those robots, which is pretty cool. Don't know what a computation brick does for us. And what is a purpose-made CPU housing used for crafting electronics that need a little brain in them. Alright, so we need three circuit boards and a case fan. And now we got a whole bunch of extra stuff here. A controller. Looks like it uses a whole bunch of stuff we don't have access to yet. Bench upgrades. So we unlocked a whole bunch of new recipes, but nothing outright that I think we could use. At least not from the outset, it looks like. Looks like we'll need to take on a couple of more robots if we want to be able to craft some of the stuff that we found there. What I do know for certain is that I'm running out of box space, so I need to look at making another storage box. And it turns out there might be a fast way to get construction XP, because if you disassemble something and rebuild it, you get construction XP for whatchamacallit, disassembling and building the thing back up. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I'm gonna keep this bandage on us. And this iodine. Probably put this health kit or syringe on my bar. Alright, so we've made this room over here.
I believe I need to defecate.
Oh no, we're gonna poop ourselves if we don't watch out. Let's go find the bathroom real quick. Alright, so this looks like to be the only place that I haven't inspected on this floor yet, I think. It looks like we are in a room filled with electrified water. And there's a scientist up there who needs help. Let's see if we can get over there to him without dying from electrocution. This computer seems fairly important as well. Open silo 3 to retrieve power cells. Okay, so it looks like we know where we're supposed to go next. Doesn't look like there's anything in here that we need to concern ourselves with as far as enemies go. So after wandering around for a bit, it looks like there is one more hallway that I had not explored. Right over here, we have an area that has a door that needs a power brick for manufacturing. There we go. So that should get us into the manufacturing department. And it looks like we can open a door to maybe the main area. Oh, I know where that's at. That's actually security. There's a thing. Oh, there's a dog over there. We need to watch out. But let's ride this elevator up. Oh, what is that? Ready. Level access to level 3. Okay, so we don't have that yet. Those guys are dead. What do we have in them? This doesn't add up. You had any A2 samples for 2 weeks. What's the holdup? So you're, sorry, Lenora. Yes, we think the intensity of the radiation over there is due to high entropy levels. Energy just dissipates faster. We're giving everybody iodine tablets to counteract the radiation from expeditions, but there's a problem I can't figure out. The numbers don't add up, even with a higher entropic quotient. There's an excess energy coming through the gateway. Right now, I'm taking tablets too. The suit keeps most of it off, though. As for your gateway problem, tell Sergey that that's what we're here for. Please copy me on any updates. Let's see. What has he got here? Just a picture of a computer. Alright. And no attachments for that one either. See if there's anything else that we can find in here. That's an Exor? That looks fairly dangerous. But it looks like our only option is to head towards this gateway. Looks like the iodine tablets. Okay, and it's really selling home that we need to... Can we get a suit? Like, I would like a suit. There's a... Do we have any suit options? You know, back at my base I have a lead vest. I wonder if it's too late to go grab it. Oh well, we'll iodine up and give it a shot. Popping my pills. Let's give it a go. Alright, oh, antivirus suite. Okay, this is a thing we need. The hell's that? Is that a good guy or a bad guy? Definitely a bad guy. Can we, We're not good at hitting him. That's for damn sure. Don't hit us. I come in peace, sort of. I come apart. Same thing, right? Oh, this is so much easier. I would rather fight one of these guys than the dogs. He doesn't seem to have any gumption about getting in melee range with us. Did he die? We did. We killed him. That's it. That's the thing. We did it. We did it. We killed one of these. Let's butcher him. We got a chicken leg. Was that it? Was that all we got from him? Really? Okay. Anything else we can grab from around here? Let's go and take in some more iodine cells. Or pills. It doesn't look like there's anything we can get from interacting with this. Is there a ramp over here, by the way? There's a portal over there for exit. Ow. Teleport away. That hurt a lot. Oh, so they do hit melee. Damn it. And he just fell off the map. I'm okay with that, I guess, because we were gonna die if we didn't watch out.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting. Research Director, Gate Cascade Research Facility. Antiverse 2 is an enigma. A world made of worlds. Each of them different, yet see.
Okay, so we found ourselves onto another floor after we went to that portal, and now I'm being super safe because there's a robot over there and he's just bashing everything. Hopefully the power will come back on because the power did cut off, and we are very sleepy right now, so we got to be careful about who we choose to fight.
You brought enough for both of us, right?
I hate you. There you go. So we just gotta wait out the power outage, which it should be coming back online any moment now. No, not now. Alright, so we managed to hold out until the power came back. And we're in the solo lounge. So I believe this officially makes it to where we were on floor 3. I believe, correctly, I believe. Oh, they're fighting. Who's gonna win? I want to watch this fight happen. Oh, Jesus Christ. The robot wins easily. Does the robot go back into the station? I thought they go, let's back up a bit. Instead of sneaking around and getting rid of most of the enemies that were blocking our way, we've managed to find this lady right here who's saying that we need to get some sort of control codes from the security bots, which we're right on track because we already got some of that stuff for ourselves. There's our anvil that we weren't normally gotten if we would have followed the traditional path and didn't know about the thing hidden in the room without the power on. So it looks like we're about to head back downstairs and go to our crafting station and see what we can do about getting some stuff made.
Could use a short nap.
So I'm gonna head back down here. It says this is a shortcut to our floor that we're at, I guess. We just unlocked this door. Where are we at? Oh, I know exactly where we're at. Okay, so this is the stairs if you could not find the elevator. But the elevator was right across the way from where she was at. So we're gonna run on back to our base, and while I'm there, I'm going to be upgrading, sleeping, and all that sort of jazz. I might even attempt to jump in this pool right quick to make myself clean. Is this the way of the pool? No, this is the way of the pool over here. And apparently we are absolutely 100% exhausted. You can tell because there's little black bars showing up on the upper side and lower side of my screen. I just want to take a quick swim, make myself clean, and then head on back to base for a rest and all that sort of jazz. Oh, that's one of the big dogs, the peccary. There's a peccary following me. Well, there was. It looks like we managed to get away fairly easily. But that being said, that was a quick look at Abiotic Factor. After the tutorial and all that stuff is done, this is more or less a better rendition of what's going on. So if you want to continue to see more content from Abiotic Factor and games like it here on this channel, feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps me out, of course. Also puts a little happy little face on me every once in a while. So you guys take care, and I will catch you all in the next video. Later.